Now we have another mass killing that happened, and the media just kind of swept this one underneath the radar once again because it's usually the color of the suspect who did this. Now you have a 21-year-old Louisiana man who killed his parents and girlfriend as well as her father and brother. Now he was arrested in Virginia. Now this guy by the name of Dakota Theriot was captured early Sunday morning by the sheriff's office in Richmond County following an overnight manhunt. Now he's been charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder, illegal use of weapons, home invasion, and theft of a motor vehicle. Now he killed his girlfriend Summer Ernest, 21, and her father Billy Ernest, 43, and her brother Tanner Ernest, 17, before fatally shooting his own parents, Elizabeth and Keith Theriot, both 50, shortly before 9 a.m. on Sunday. This is a complete evil, satanic savage. You kill all those people, your own parents, the girlfriend, you kill her father, the brother, all these before 9 a.m. on the Saturday. He's woke up and just said, I'm just going to kill folks today. But they want to put out here that black men are the most violent. How? How? Black men not waking up doing things like this. See, all we have to do is put out the truth, brothers and sisters. That's it. You don't have to put out no lies. You don't have to spin anything. Just put out the truth. As I stated in the other video, when it comes to the First Them movement. As I stated in the other video, when it comes to the First Them movement, it needs to definitely expand to the violence and the crime that's going on as well. Call everybody crime out. Don't sit up here and just say, oh, black men this, black men that. You're not going to make black men the face of crime, and you're not going to make black men the face of pedophilia either, because we are all going to call this out. Because all victims, right? All victims matter. Not just some, but all. And remember, it's not about race. Race has nothing to do with this. It's about right and wrong. Keep that in mind before you make comments. This is not about race. So they said that he was arrested at his grandmother's house in Warsaw, Virginia, just 7 a.m. Sunday morning, okay? So after he killed folks, he drove 16 hours to his grandma's house. So the grandma and them wasn't at the house because the police already tipped them off and said, hey, he may be coming over there. So she ended up going to the house that day, and the cops were waiting on him when he showed up with the grandma. Now, he was taken into custody without incident, like always. They never shoot them. They never interfere their life when it's a Caucasian male doing the killing. Only when black people are being pulled over for traffic tickets, all of a sudden we're scared for our lives with any little thing a black man do. But they just kill up folks and hey, everything is good. They say that he seemed tired, a little bit sleep deprivation, and there were some statements made according to the sheriff. Do they ever talk about our state of us being sleepy when you commit some crimes? You see how they try to humanize them? You see that? Now they say he's going to be extradited back to Louisiana and face charges, okay? So they stated that he shot Summer and her father and brother at their trailer home in Livingston Parish. A 7-year-old and a 1-year-old were also at the scene. The 7-year-old took the baby to the house of a neighbor, Charlene Bordelon, and asked for help, okay? So he didn't kill the kids. Very, very surprised. You know, when they go on a murder spree, they kill anything that moves. Now, they say he had stolen Billy Ernest's truck and drove to his parents' home 30 miles away, and that's when he ended up killing his parents. I mean, now everybody was saying they knew him. They had no idea why he would do something like that. They say it's probably one of the worst domestic violence incidents they've seen in a while. I mean, they are just extremely, extremely shocked about the whole thing. Now, why is it that you're shocked? How many times have we seen this over and over and over and over? Now, they stated that he was having yelling matches before with his girlfriend. The savage, Theriot, had been arrested in April 2017 for marijuana possession and fleeing authorities during a traffic stop. So he got to be out of jail. You know, anyone else, especially a black dude, that had the same thing, he'd have been locked up forever. But this guy literally went on a massacre all in the same week as the other dude in Florida that killed 5 people. The guy in Florida killed 5 people, he killed 5 people, and yet they want to focus on R. Kelly. Now it's Kamala Harris. Now, you know, this is the thing. If they're focusing so much on one black individual, whether they support them or against them, always try to say, what is really going on behind the scenes? What are they really covering up? Because they distract all the time. They do that. And you and I have to keep the pressure on with these news stories. I can't do it by myself. I need your help. The community needs your help. Start reporting on these news stories. And when you report on them, when they say something to you, because they will in those comment sections, you tell them this is not about race. This is about right versus wrong. And are you siding with murderers just because of a race issue? Sound like you're racist to me because you want to defend someone who murdered 5 people. So use what they tell us, been telling us for years, it's not about race. And I've accepted that. It's not about race. It's just about right and wrong. So you got to call out the wrongdoing that they're doing. All criminals need to be exposed, not just one group. And you're not going to label black men as the most violent when factually you can't back that up. But we can back up who's the most violent in this country, and we're going to do so. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this particular story. But, you know, this situation is horrible. But also, there was another mass shooting that happened, and we will probably cover that one tomorrow.